Hi guys, my name is Roger and in this video I'm going to use the MV-8000, my DX100 and also my Korg M3R to create some inner city style house music. Curious how it works? Here we go, I'll show it. So in this video I'm going to create some inner city style house. I'm going to use the MV-8000, I will sample my DX100 and also I will sample my M3R. And I'm going to use the MV-8000 for sequencing. I will add some drums and well, just play a little with it. Most important thing is that you will learn how to sample chords and how to play them on your keyboard. So here we go. First I want to play with my DX100 on my MIDI keyboard. And now at the moment I don't hear anything, so I have to adjust the MV-8000. I will use MIDI track number 1. I go to track parameters and then I choose my MIDI channel. As the MV-8000 has two MIDI outs, MIDI out A and MIDI out B, you can connect up to 32 different instruments on this machine. So this is very cool. I go to B3 because I have connected my DX100 to a patch bay and then selected MIDI channel number 3. So it's B3 and now it should be my DX100. Let's give it a try. Yeah, that's it. That's the DX100. Also very good is the program change. You can choose here different sounds of your DX100. So okay. This should be the one. And I'm going to sample this chord. Okay, now go to sampling. I will close this one. I go to sampling. Then I'm going to adjust the sample parameters. I want to sample in stereo. And the start trigger, you can choose manual, but I do level. Now I choose minus 36 decibels. So when sound is coming in, bam, it starts recording immediately. And to make sure that everything is recorded, I will do a pre-sample time of 20 milliseconds. And the stop trigger should be manual, so I will stop it myself. I do auto normalize. I will check the incoming sound. It's fine by me. So, okay, here we go. I do start. And stop. So I will check now the sample. I will zoom in. I will zoom in with this one. And I see a little flat line. So I will adjust this. You can adjust this with the mouse, but you also can adjust this with the value dial. Or just putting numbers in. But I do it now with the value dial. So I say, okay, this is good. I do a truncate, normalize, preview. Okay, I do quick assign. I want to assign it to a patch. A patch means that it can be played by the keyboard. So I assign it to a patch. And now here it comes. This is funny. This is good. This is really good. Is you can make it a keyboard. So I choose make keyboard. And then I select the range. So for example, 3, 2, 5. This is the range I want to play with a sample. This sample. Okay, do execute. So now we close this one. I go to instruments. So this is the one I need. But I'm going to edit the patch because it stops too soon, and I want to have a little bit longer release. So I'm going to edit the release. I go to partial edit, and here I say, well, let's say 20. Okay, now it's already a bit longer. Cool. Then what I'm also going to do is I want to make sure that I want to make sure. Wait. I want to make sure that I can't touch the same notes. Well, two notes at the same time, because that sounds ugly. So I do sample edit. No, it's not sample edit. I do close, and here I choose solo portamento. Then I say mono mode is on. Legato switch also on. So now I can't touch two notes at the same time. Okay. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to adjust the equalizer, because I want to have it more sharp. So I do exit and I go to the mixer. I say mixer, and in this case this is patch number 1, part number 1. So I go to part number 1. Then now I choose EQ, and then I'm going to adjust high and mid. But I have to switch it on. It's too much. Shall I cut off the low? A little bit, so. Because if you add an effect to it, I go to effects and then I say, okay, let's go to the master. And now I'm going to adjust. I'm going to search for easy delay. Okay, I use this. There's a big delay time. You know what? I'm going to aux this, and then I go to the mixer, and I'm going to say that this patch needs to go to the aux 1. Okay, effects, aux 1, and I'm going to edit this one. Effect level less, and then direct level up. Then I make it as tempo sync, and I want to have it alternating. Less effect. Well, first I will turn the effect off. I will turn it off. I go to preset. Yeah, okay. Cool. Now I'm going to sample the M3R, a house piano. So I'm going to use MIDI track number 2. First I want to play with the house sound. So I do track, well, the piano sound, I mean. In this case it's A1. On A1 I do have my piano of, well, my M3R. Let's turn on the volume. This one. Okay. Here the same. You can choose program numbers, which is very cool. Program number 1 and program number 2 is the piano. I'm going to sample this. So I do exit, I go to sampling, start trigger level, -36, 20 milliseconds, manual stop, auto normalize, okay, everything is cool. I do start, waiting for the signal, here we go. Stop. And again, I will check if there's some space. Yes, flat line over here. So I'm going to adjust this. I want to have it started here. Okay. Normalize, and I say truncate. Quick assign. Also again, assign it to a patch, in this case patch number 2. I'm going to make it a keyboard starting on 3 until 5. Execute. So this is done. Now I go to instruments for editing the sound. I go to patch edit, because also this one stops too soon. So I do partial edit, and I'm going to adjust the release time. And again, I want to make sure that I can't touch the same, that I can't touch 2 notes at the same time. So mono mode on, legato switch on. So cool. If you turn on the portamento switch, you get something like this. If I do adjust this time also, 15 for example. And then you have this glide function. Also very cool. But I'm going to turn that off. Cool. I want to make sure that this one also has automatically reverb. I can do that in the mixer section. So here I can say, well, okay, part number 2 needs to have some reverb. So let's say 40 reverb. I also would do it for the other one, 40. Some chorus. Yeah. Let's check if they are on. Yes, they are on. But also you can change it on instruments, because here you see part number 2, patch number 2 on part number 2. The level, you can change it here. The pen, you can change it here. Chorus and the reverb and the output. So this is very cool. You don't have to get into the mixer. You also can do it in this area, in this screen. So okay. Then we have this one and this one. We're going to load up here some drums from the MV-8000. So I go to instruments, I do menu, and I say load patch. Load patch. Okay. Now I'm going to search for drum kits. And let me do, well, 39. Okay, 39. I do load. And I want to have it on patch number 3, part number 3, I mean. So load it. Exit. Oh, exit, exit. Okay, here it is. And I'm going to create a beat. I turn the BPM on, well, let's say 127. Yes, cool. Exit. 2 count measure and just a input quantize grid. Very straightforward quantizing. Now forget to set loop. Now I have it looped. Okay. I put it in record mode again and on rehearsal mode. Something like this. Okay. Very easy. What I also like about the MV-8000 is the multi-level function. Because you can choose fixed velocities on the velocity pads, but you can also choose multi-level. So this is the last sound I've heard. If I push now multi-level, now the same sound is divided over the 16 velocity pads. So you can use it in a very effective way. So now I'm going to add that. And on the other track I do the piano sound. Very easy, but just an example of how to create this kind of style. When I do shift pad bass, I can play with the mute function. Which is very cool. Okay, just an easy bar, just some easy recording, sampling, sequencing, chords, house drum, well, and just playing with it. Nothing special, but for me enough to show you how some basic sampling and sequencing is working with the MV-8000. So guys, thank you for watching and see you next time. Have a good night. Bye bye.